All right, sure. My name's Kayvon Afshari. I'm the host, executive and show. The Mideast show is a satirical newscast all about the Middle East. So if people watch, if they know like The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, it's kind of like that, but just about one region that's embroiled in so much turmoil and conflict. Kind of educate people, as well as inject a little bit of humor into this really important discussion. Well, it's not easy. I mean, no doubt. I mean, is that there's so much history here already. There's a cycle of violence already going on. So people, if they've had their brother or father killed, they have a sense of they need to go and done it. So I don't want to suggest that this is an easy thing to do. This is an extremely difficult thing to do. But in a sense, what we do is try to teach people to kind of see this shared humanity that we all have and that we always talk about, and try, a bit of humor. In my show, I don't just after one religion, one ethnicity, or one government. We try to really be objective and just about. The goal is really to satirize absurdity. I talk about this a lot of absurdity in the region, and that includes, U.S. foreign policy towards the region. So I want to identify where that absurdity is and then satirize it. And the goal is bring people who have a sense of close, regardless of Egyptian, whatever or ethnicity. As long as you humor, I believe, that absurdity, satirize it, and then come together in the process and see, a fellow is, see an Israeli or an American or a Saudi who also has a sense of humor as your brother, really. Yeah. They have to be educated. That's right. I don't, go and just make fun of religion. Religion has to be really an amplifying force for people to do a lot of good, also for people to do really horrible when belief that, like, if they believe these are in, or that atheists or something. So I think people have to stop antiquating religious and start synthesizing their own religious beliefs with the respect that you have to pay to other people in a modern world, in a more humanitarian world. Well, these are Abrahamic religions that come, really they have similar beliefs in a lot of ways. There's no reason that they're not one another. There's two components to the cultural diplomacy of our show. One of them is education, and I'll elaborate on this. The other one is as a unit. So in terms of education, I talked about at the beginning about how there's a huge. I'm actually shocked for this show how much information about the Middle East Americans.